take the train. I'd walk over to the train, get the train into Metro Center, get the train from Metro Center into what was on the yellow line. You had to get onto the yellow line. You all familiar with the metro system? Oh, you're not? Oh,
We don't live
okay.
near the city.
Live in the city, yeah.
Oh, it's so. I love the metro
Yeah,
because it's
it's
clean,
convenient.
it's easy, and it's safe.
Yeah.
It feels safe. So, yeah, it would take me like an hour and a half to get to work.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but I
That's a
love.
tough commute.
Yeah, but I love McLean.
Yeah.
I would sneak out and go to Tyson's Corner for shopping and during my lunch breaks and stuff. So, now what brought you here?
Just exploring, taking a little vacation,
Yeah.
taking a
Weekend
little
away.
break from work.
Good. What do you guys do?
We're both scientists.
Oh my goodness.
So we work at a research institute. I don't do research anymore, but he does.
Any kind of research in particular?
Yeah, I'd say the main thing we work on is studying the brain. How does the brain work?
Not in humans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
Computer
How do
brains?
brains work in general?
In general, using
Okay.
animal models to understand the fundamentals of how the
Okay.
brain works. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Have you been here for a couple of days now?
We got in on Friday.
Yeah.
What have you had an opportunity to see, or was this about just coming and getting in a different space?
Never seen anything like that.
Really? Not even in Virginia.
It was really
Yeah. I mean, it's so well done.
They just upgraded it.
Yeah?
We did. We're going to be doing a day here even though I live in Wake Forest. It's a magic TV. So we're going to stage it from here. We're going to feature. Oh, who was performing?
Chelsea Handler.
Was it good?
It was alright.
It's okay, and she's a lot.
That's not the woman. That's not the woman who. Good morning.
Dear Chelsea, have you ever seen her?
so.
Yeah, she's
Vegetable frittata with blueberry muffins.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. Well, bon appetit.
And then today we're gonna go watch a baseball game because we like sports, so why not?
Oh.
It's something we liked about this place. So there's a little bit of everything.
You're gonna enjoy Durham Bulls ballpark.
Yeah.
Are you guys married? I don't mean to be nosy. Do you have family yet? Start a
We
family
have a
yet?
kid in college.
Oh my! What in the world? So I want your diet, and I also want whatever
That's very sweet of
skincare
you.
you're using.
That is very sweet of
Oh
you.
my goodness!
Yeah, he is. He's a freshman at UMBC, kind of close to Silver Springs, actually. Wow. But that's it, just one.
University UMBC. And usually, I have a hard time finding eggs to suit me.
Yeah.
It's so fresh.
How long have you been in this area?
Close to 30 years. But my parents are from Raleigh. My parents are North Carolinians. But my dad's military.
So the exit interviews, they seem to enjoy.
Good. Do you address AI as a resume developer?
I do. I even I'll grab a resume and I'll run it through an AI too. I says, so does your work? I said, yes it is. I said, well, they'll let me know. It says it's 100% AI.
Wow.
Where are you? But now let me teach you how to address
Can I
the
get more coffee for anybody over here or water for tea? Or everybody's good? We're good. Thank you.
the tracking systems that human resource centers are using. So that's what I help them to build their resume to address. Because I don't care how fancy it is, if you don't have terms, metrics, it will go in the system and it will never be picked up.
That's the key.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to see it. Oh, yes. You don't have to look for me so much. We're like in the, this photography this morning. Very good. So good. Awesome. It's amazing. Yeah. I didn't want to appear to be nervous and forget like,
That would be me.
It would be the most obvious thing, like, oh, I don't have enough eggs or something, right? Remember all the details.
Now, but at night, when it's dark, the line is
It's so good.
Also really enjoy the coffee. Very good. So.
Oh yeah, is that a local coffee? I feel like that is it.
Really?
And I was like, there's a Costco right there. She's like, don't tempt me with a date. Yeah, oh, the good time. We love Costco.
I do too, and I like going to visit in other cities too, just to see if they have something different.
I do too. That's what I told her. I said I like seeing it in different cities. And in some cities, Costco has liquor.
Yes, I like that.
Mine is
I only lived in Washington, D.C. when I was in undergrad.
I was pretty into bourbon and
That was my
Kansas bourbons, you know.
no way.
And like 30 minutes away.
Well, and I had the curve. I was like,
Of course, for you, you're probably gonna go to Virginia Beach.
we'll be like an advertisement for Costco. We're just like,
That's what we're sort of being.
I feel like they're not.
Maybe not. Those are only
Yeah, I don't either.
on that part of the world.
Because it took a long time for us to get one here.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, we don't even, well, we still have one in Durham. We have one in Chapel Hill. That's yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's some fairly nice, some good nice beaches here too.
I like that.
Depends
I
on
like
what
the
you're
fact that
looking
they have really good frozen prepared
for. You
food.
go to the Outer Banks
I do too,
here.
but they're very good too.
Yeah.
Outer Banks is adult.
Do between.
And it's smaller.
When there's only one way to get
First
there.
the first one has Southwest, the other one has
Smaller than
But
Delta.
it's worth the visit,
United,
it's worth the
American.
seeing
Which
it.
is shocking. Richmond's so
Because
small.
Richmond is small, but it's smaller than
Challenges.
It's great though, because you can just, I don't know, yeah, you don't have to really,
Yeah, I mean, for us, we don't spend money
the
on.
security lines aren't terrible.
Yeah, we didn't have that once, you know, during the shutdown.
Yeah.
Built for like tore down 3 terminals,
Drive and save money on the
built
price of
1
doing that.
big new terminal. Last
I like it, I'm going to 5 days.
Because everybody was just like so excited
Really
and
well
happy, and we were having some
during
time.
COVID.
They were sitting there talking, we were talking.
We had not great in either place. So like,
We stayed.
It was probably, I guess, middle school.
you know, there are
Into high school.
things
Yeah,
certainly
yeah,
way
people
on
have
me.
very
Sure.
It's been this like super dark spot for a while, and I basically got to a point where like I can't do my work unless I'm at the office, and I don't necessarily do a great job of it in the office, but at least like yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I have some time.
So for right now, that different office thing doesn't really impact me.
Okay.
You're like, oh shit, let me go ahead and do this and get it done. And don't let it build up. And
See, and I like it because I was a teacher. I was 5 days that teacher, and then it was.
she's like, I'm gonna be 6 minutes late. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
And then
at 10 o'clock.
Well, and then I mean, I was just in 5 days a week.
Plus everything that came after that you would
Yeah.
have to do as a teacher.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
How's the garden campus? Is it ready to go there? Is it like, you'll have chefs and restaurants that come in that
That's
are
so
like
cool.
a pharmacy and a doctor and all that jazz?
No, there is a mobile dentist that comes.
That's so
And
cool.
I haven't talked to you about this, but they are doing like a CSA type thing.
Oh, cool.
Vegetables.
I love it. I see. I'm like a teacher. I didn't go get lunch. I brought lunch every single day. So I'm just like doing it like play the Pac-Man. I'm like, I love it. I'm like, I gotta get out. Oh, I forgot my lunch. I'll just sit here. And like, if that happened at school, you're like, I gotta have the school cafeteria lunch, which is like. So I don't know. It might wear off.
Pharmacy, they have lights.
Yeah. Who would have expected this weather in May?
Oh, well, not being from here, I didn't realize that this wasn't normal because I know talking with people for the race, they were like, that was risky scheduling a race in May out here because it could be like 90 degrees. Like, oh, I guess we're really lucky then. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just get your first and last name with spelling and where you're from.
Okay. My name is Hope Harms, HopeHarms, and I'm from Overland Park, Kansas.
Awesome. So Hope, what brought you to Durham?
Well, we actually came out, my husband and I, because there was a Garmin Durham race scheduled, so we came and ran. Nope. You have good ears.
So,
Well, that's good. Now I can practice how I said that again because I was really clunky.
yeah, and again, you're doing great. So, Hope, what brought you out to Durham?
Well, Garmin was hosting a race event. My husband and I came out to run a half marathon while we were out here today.
Wow. And what made you pick the Morehead Manor?
We like to have a good anchor event that keeps us out and about, and then a nice place to stay cozy, little home base, safe haven where we can rest and relax. And this was the perfect spot. It was away from the hustle and bustle and a nice cozy environment. We had no idea that the hosts were going to be so gracious and welcoming. It was wonderful talking with Monica and Daniel, and just made it a very nice place to relax and unwind and get to meet some of the other guests too.
The breakfast was great, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, it was delicious. There were so many good flavors and the good coffee. I don't survive without my coffee, so it was great. I
For
had
sure.
that all around, so it was wonderful.
Now tell me, where are you from again?
I'm from Overland Park, Kansas. It's in the Kansas City area on the Kansas side, and it's a nice little place in the heartland of Kansas. But nice to get a trip far to the coast too.
Yes, yes. Well, what have you enjoyed about Durham and about your stay here so far?
I think my favorite part has been the people. It's been really fun to get to know the community. It's been really vibrant. It's a neat mixture of history and new life that's being breathed into the city, it seemed like. I mean, it was wonderful to just walk around downtown and see all the murals and pop into different restaurants and, some of the different shops and bars. We hopped into an art gallery yesterday, and just there's a lot of local pride that brings forward a lot of the different voices in the community. And so it was neat just to be a part of that, ask people how they were doing. Everybody was very gracious in terms of offering recommendations for where to eat or what to see next. And it seemed like a very natural place to call home for the weekend. It's been awesome.
Perfect.
What I'd love to do.
Okay. Hope, what brought you to Durham and to the Morehead Manor?
Well, there was a Garmin race event this weekend, and my husband and I ran the half marathon, which the course actually happened to run right across in front of the roadway here. So we got to see the bed and breakfast as we ran on by. It was very tempting not to stop and take a little snooze before we got to the finish line.
And then sitting here.
Yeah, this has been so awesome. A nice place to relax and people watch a little bit and see everybody walking their dogs or running by in the morning, hear the birds and watch the sun come up out here. So it's been really beautiful, very serene for being so close to downtown.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
I always ask people, there are so many different choices for where to stay in a city like Durham, but you chose the Morehead Manor.
Yeah, we wanted something that was just a little bit more comfortable, relaxed, a little bit of a safe haven away from the hustle and bustle, because we know it's an easy walk even to get downtown and explore all of that, but something a little more personable. Yeah, it was awesome getting to chat with Monica and Daniel and some of the guests around. Just right.
And
Great
after
balance.
staying here, good choice.
Oh, coming back. Definitely coming back. Love it here. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Cool.
wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
And
That was what was important to them. So that's why they, because he kept saying, I'm gonna bring Blue Lights down. Well, that didn't happen, they still went back up. So, but we have to understand what their laser, what is it? And maybe that way, making them understand that the two really are tied together.
I think you're right, because it's too easy to say, it's one layer to say, crimson and cream on.
Tighten it up.
Wait, were you there before?
Come on in.
This is where
Come
I
on, right there in
Is
the
she in
middle.
the middle or something?
No, I was right here. Oh,
All
okay.
right.
That's good right there, right?
Uh-huh.
That's a beautiful picture. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice. I'm gonna come in there too.
Come on over here.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me pop up here.
Okay.
You want me to slide down?
I'll do right here.
See, I trust your judgment.
I was gonna go there, but Bob would probably say, "There's not enough light, Deborah, and you know it."
That's good, right there.
Look at you, got good arms.
Yes. There you go.
I'm telling you, she takes amazing pictures. If you ever need a
Photographer, call.
Miss Deb, we are rolling.
Okay. Thank you for cake. When did you make this, Monica?
I made it yesterday after I finished breakfast for the guest.
That's lemon poppy seed. Your
Yes.
own recipe?
Lemon poppy seed pound cake. Yes, it is my
That's
recipe.
moist and that's delicious.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you. Well, tell me about the Morehead Manor.
Okay, so Morehead Manor is a bed and breakfast located near downtown Durham in historic Morehead Hills. We've been here since 1997. The house itself was built in 1910, and we're enjoying being innkeepers.
Is there history behind this particular home or the neighborhood?
There is.
Yeah, we should switch around for the main interview. Do the ending.
Oh, go ahead and do the ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll move around.
Okay. Well, Monica, I am enjoying my stay and I loved the breakfast. Thank you so much for hosting us.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that you could come and join us today. Thank you very much.
Perfect. We are rolling.
Okay, so is the Morehead Manor in a historic home or a historic neighborhood?
Both. Morehead Hills is where we're located. It was the first historically designated neighborhood here in Durham.
We're rolling, Miss Deb.
No.
lights are on.
Finally.
All right, so let me swallow.
Yes, please do.
Monica, is this home located in a historic neighborhood or is the home historic itself?
Yes, we are located in historic Morehead Hills here near the downtown area of Durham. And the house is actually on the historic register, registered as the Tom Cobb's house.
And tell me a little bit about Tom Cobb's.
The Tom Cobb's house, so the original owner of the house was James Cobb, who was one of Durham's founding tobacconists. He lived here until he passed away in like maybe the mid-30s or so. And his colleague, Edgar Toms, bought the house from his widower. And so from there, he lived here until he passed away in the mid-60s. And at that point in time, he left the house to his children. And his oldest son bought out his brothers and sisters and moved in here. And that's who we actually purchased the house from in 1997. Yes.
Was he an African American?
He was not. He was not an African American. This didn't happen to be an African American neighborhood, even though it's one of the oldest historic neighborhoods here in Durham. Most of the people that lived in this neighborhood were affiliated either with the American Tobacco Company or Liggett & Myers Tobacco Company.
Is this home a particular architectural style?
Yes, it is colonial revival style, which basically is equally balanced. So if you look at the house from the outside, you have two porches on the outside that balance the house out. And it actually, on the interior, you have a lot of detailed molding, hardwood floors, and plaster and lath walls.
Tell me more about Morehead Hills and the history behind that.
From what I understand, the history of Morehead Hills, the gentleman who founded this neighborhood in the late 1800s was the son of the former governor of North Carolina, Robert Morehead.
So where the Morehead Manor is situated is where with relation to other amenities and entertainment in Durham?
Oh, so we're with less than a 10-minute walk from downtown. That makes us, our location is key to where we are. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've been so successful, because when people come here, even if they ride the train, they don't have to move their car when they get here. So we're within walking distance to the DPAC, the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, lots of entertaining and shopping in the downtown district.
So there's great proximity. What else do you offer here or that you think guests really come back for?
Well, when I read our reviews, and when we talk with our guests, one of the things that they're very pleased about is the fact, not just the close proximity to downtown, is the fact that they feel at home here with an extension of hospitality. And we've redesigned our outdoor spaces that people can go outside and hang out in the gardens. We have installed a bocce court. We have a Be a Nice Human garden in the back with swings and a side porch where people can just relax and have a good time.
Monica.
Slide your chair towards me.
Okay.
Thanks. Monica?
Yes.
You're leaning to your right. Pretend you're in school and you got to sit up.
There we go. There we
It's
go.
okay, it's okay.
Yes. Yes.
So we had a very delicious breakfast this morning. Tell me what that was.
Okay, so this morning's breakfast consisted of a vegetable frittata with fruit as a garnishment, strawberries, cantaloupe, and blackberries, blueberry muffins, as well as turkey bacon.
Now, I've had my share of frittatas, but this one was flavorful, perfectly cooked. What was in it?
Your ordinary garden vegetables. We had zucchini, red peppers, onions, brioche bread, cheese, and I use a combination of cheddar cheese as well as pepper jack cheese, of course, eggs and cream cheese.
And turkey bacon.
And turkey bacon. Not in the frittata, though. It was served on the side.
It was really, really good. I just continue to talk about it because it was just so good. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I get all of the goodies. Oh, tell me about your guest rooms. How many guest rooms do you have here, and how are they unique? How are they distinguished?
Okay, so we have 5 guest rooms here at Morehead Manor, and all of them are located on the 2nd floor. Each one of them has its own decor, and we've curated each one specifically for that particular room. We currently have 2 guest rooms that have king beds. That's the Tiger Room and the Magnolia Suite, which is our largest guest room. We have 2 rooms that have queen beds, the Orchid Room and the Jasmine Room, and then we have the Eagle's Inn, promptly named because Daniel and I are graduates of North Carolina Central University, so we have 2 queen-size beds in that room. That room is also special because it has a 7-head shower that our guests have deemed the human car wash.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Does each room have its own private bath?
Yes, each room has its own private bath. It also has its own individually controlled temperature, mainly air conditioning because we are heated with a old-fashioned boiler.
Describe the decor and the layout of that Magnolia Suite.
Okay, so the Magnolia Suite when we first opened was called the Honeymoon Suite, and we promptly changed the name of it because people thought that they had to be on there.
Again.
Okay, great. So can you describe the decor and the layout of that Magnolia Suite?
Yes, so the Magnolia Suite is our largest guest room. It has a king-size wooden canopy bed with a lights in the headboard. There's also an electric firebox in the room that we kindly call the latest in romance technology, which allows us to have the ambiance of having a fireplace in the room without having actual fire that would be a hazard for us. 2 large armchairs that are at the bottom of the bed. Then it also has a small sitting area that has a love seat and a desk. So if you're here on business and you need a desktop where you're going to do work with your computer or whatever, you have access to that as well.
This is a great destination for people who are coming to the area for any purpose. But I know you have one room that's really good for, I guess, girlfriend getaways or friend getaways.
Yes, that would be the Eagle's Inn. That room has 2 queen-size beds. It can accommodate up to 4 people. And there's also a desk in there too. So if you need to step away and write in your journal, there's a reading recliner in there in case you want to sit back and read a book or anything such as that.
Which ones are most popular?
It depends on the person. It depends on why people are coming to the area. I can tell you that the Eagle's Inn is very popular for girlfriends getaways, but the Magnolia Suite is also attached to the Orchid Room. So that room can be rented as a 2-bedroom, 2-bath suite. So oftentimes that's rented out by girlfriends that are coming into town if you have more than 2 or 3 people that want to stay and have a connected space. But then like your romance, most of the time the people here are on romance, they are going to book a king room.
And after so many years in the industry as an innkeeper, you've come to understand what people want. You know what they want oftentimes now. So you have some different packages that are really appealing. Tell me about some of the
I do.
packages.
So, of course, we have your Ultimate Romance package, which includes flowers and sparkling beverages and balloons and things such as that. We also have a new package that I just recently introduced called the Prioritizing Me package, which is a restorative package recommended 2 days or more, where you come as a solo traveler. You come in and we curate a 1-hour massage for you. You have a journal with some journal prompts that allows you to slow down and reflect on where you're coming from and where you were trying to get to in the next day. And you get to take home a Morehead Manor signature mug.
Why do you think that's become so popular right now?
I think it's because the movement for self-care has been something that has been on the forefront a lot lately for both males and females. And so it's just it's time for you to slow down and reflect and move forward.
I'm going to ask you to describe that package again, but this time don't preface it with "we also have."
Okay.
Just open up with what, describe. You have a special package for self-care.
Okay. So that would be, we have a self-care package called the Prioritizing Me package, which basically we curate a 1-hour massage for you. It comes with a signature Morehead Manor mug with a tea bag and a journal with journal prompts for you to reflect upon your stay here and wind down and figure out what you're going to do moving forward.
That's really nice. And you have common areas that are available to your guests. What are those common areas, and do they really avail themselves to it?
Well, yes. Different people have different needs. So we have common space downstairs on the first floor. That would be Jacob's Library. That's basically, we have a fireplace where we're meeting here now. We have the living room, which is where the television room is. As I don't know if you noted, we don't have televisions in our guest rooms. And it's just a means for people to step away and to just relax and become rejuvenated. We also have outdoor spaces. We have a side porch that has rocking chairs out there with a chimney where people can sit out in the morning or in the evening or even during the day. And there are curtains out that they can pull for privacy purposes, or if the sun is shining too brightly on you, you don't want any sunshine. And we also have dual swings out on the back garden area as well as the bocce court. So if you feel a little competitive and you want to play a little game, you can play with bocce.
I love that. I think we have covered everything. I think you mentioned before something about business travelers in a conference area.
Yes, we have our carriage house space, so that it allows us to be able to host meetings and events as well as conferences. It's a 1,200 square foot space above the garage, and we work with local vendors to provide catering and all the things that you would need to host a conference here.
This doesn't necessarily have to be on camera, but is it something to see if we went there and videotaped it today, or is it like just an empty?
No, you can see it. I just don't have tablecloths on the tables.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at it before we go.
Yeah.
All right. I think let me just double check. You're a wonderful interview. Let's see. So, there is something I would. Yeah. How would you describe the character of Durham? This is the Bull City.
Durham is a uniquely authentic place to stay. I love Durham because of its authenticity, because of the diversity, culture, and the food scene that is here. It's a very close-knit community. People love Durham. Even people who come to visit here enjoy that they feel very welcome when they're tooling around in the city.
Tell me about your partner in innkeeping and how you guys work together.
My partner in crime is my husband, Daniel. We've been on this journey since 1997 as innkeepers, but we've actually been together as a couple since 1991.
Yeah, I've watched you guys work together. You're like a hand in gloves. So.
Well, we try. Sometimes it's as always in any relationship, it can be trying because a lot of times he says, I don't hear what you're saying because you're not speaking loudly enough. And he says, I'm just supposed to understand what you're saying. And it's like, I want to get it right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you manage a certain part of the innkeeping and he does another part, or how does that work?
I guess I'm responsible for most of the day-to-day operations. Daniel handles the exterior. He's my handyman, my maintenance man, but he can be a full-time innkeeper when he needs to be.
I could see that people just love being here. What have you created that kind of invites people in to stay and just spend time in that dining room.
Well, I think it's a warm environment, and because we do sit down with our guests, and we consider ourselves the ambassadors to the city, so we talk to our guests about why they're here, what kinds of things that they'd like to see while they're here, and we also offer recommendations for them to visit while they're there.
Great. I think that is it. Thank you very much. Well done.
Oh, it's not right.
You can.
Okay.
And we're going.
Monica, is there any history behind this house or the neighborhood?
Am I supposed to answer?
You can, but she's just gonna look.
Okay,
at you.
okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You can you can say it again
Yeah,
because we
just
might
say
be able to
it.
use some of the
Okay.
audio.
Okay.
So, Monica, is there any history behind this house or the neighborhood?
The Morehead Hills is one of the oldest historic neighborhoods here in Durham. It was founded in the late 1800s. The house itself was built in 1910 by one of Durham's founding tobacconist, James Cobb.
And was he an African American or any of the previous owners?
No, we're the first African Americans to own the house. Yes. Fortunately for us, well, not fortunately, but we are the third family, fourth owner of the house.
This has become a really popular place. What do you think is the staying power? What draws folks in?
The innkeepers, of course.
Well, I saw they really love you guys.
Yes.
I mean, they sat in the dining room and just chatted over breakfast and chatted over breakfast.
Yes, that is something that's most often talked about in our reviews is the fact that they enjoy the conversations that we have in the breakfast room.
Let's see, what else would be a good one? Oh, my God. And we might have to move the camera and ask this again.
Okay.
So you're like, what is it?
Uh-oh.
I'm seeing cats everywhere. What's behind the cat in your logo?
Do it again.
Monica, I'm seeing,
Okay.
Monica, I'm seeing kitty cats everywhere. It's even in your logo. What's the story behind that?
So I'm a cat snob. We do have Siamese cats. Oh, we actually have one Siamese cat, which is our original logo. And since we've been here, we at one point had 3 Siamese cats, which was quite interesting to have all 3 of them. But now we're down to Chambé, who is our Blue Point Siamese, who's 17 years old. She doesn't come downstairs very often anymore, if ever, because I think she's allergic to the guest.
Is she shy?
She's not shy with us, but she is shy with guests, yes.
I know the feeling. I had a cat like that. But I hope to see her before we leave.
I can make that happen for you. I can make that happen.
So I got to tell you, the frittata this morning was just amazing. What's in it?
Zucchini, red peppers, onions, bread, brioche bread, cream cheese, eggs, and of course a little cheese.
You know I'm taking a mental note.
Yes.
Because I love frittatas.
Yes.
I think that's it. That's good.
Okay.
You want to do the cat thing, and we can talk about cats.
All right.
Okay.
Monica, I'm seeing kitty cats everywhere, and it's even in your logo. What?
Now you know how I feel.
I messed up.
That's fine.
Monica, I'm seeing cats and kitty cats everywhere. It's even in your logo. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so we have Siamese cats. I am a cat snob. I do love my Siamese kitties. So when we first opened the inn, we had a Seal Point Siamese by the name of Jasmine, who is in our logo. And since then, he's passed away, and we ended up with 3 more Siamese cats. We went from 1 to 3, and we are now back down to 1. We've lost the other 2, and we had the last girl standing is Chambé, who's 17 years old, and she's a Blue Point Siamese. She primarily hangs out on the 3rd floor in the innkeeper's quarters because I think over time she's grown allergic to guests.
Siamese only. Cat snob.
I am a cat snob. I am a cat snob. Well, the other thing is Daniel's allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to cats too, but I've got 2 of them at home.
Oh, yes.
But
Yeah, well,
they grow
and
on
Siamese
you.
cats tend to be less I think a vet guest of ours said that there's no such thing as a hyperallergenic cat, but they tend to have less allergic reaction to Siamese cats.
It's funny what you'll put up with for these kitty cats.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
He's ready?
It's such a sunny day. I love it.
It's a beautiful day. I'm glad the springtime weather has come back for us.
Yeah, it has. It has. So now this is a historic neighborhood, right?
Yes, we are in historic Morehead Hills. It was founded, I think, in 1889.
In 89.
Yes.
But the house
Was-
predates that.
Actually, no, the house came after. The house was built in 1910.
1910.
Yes, and this house was actually built to complement the house that's across the street, which is Greystone.
I was curious about that house. So what's the story behind
From
that
what I
one?
understand, Mr. Bragg built the house there for his daughter, and this house was built to complement it. And under the exterior of the painting here on the house is the same color brick as the house across the street.
What's this? Is this the original facade?
This is the original facade. We've not changed anything except for the color of the outside of the house. And I think when the house was initially built, that the lanterns on the front were actually gas lanterns, but they've been converted to electrical lanterns from this point.
This house is grand. How many square feet?
It's out for discussion. We have about 8,000 square feet here in the main house. We have 3 floors and a 3/4 basement.
Wow. All right, let's go take a look at that conference space.
All right.
There's a blue one down there. You gonna go first? I'm trying to be fancy.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
This is all tape.
Your thing needs to be level.
Who's winning right now?
I am.
Daniel.
Give me a couple more and we're done. Roll away. Were you supposed to hit it? I'm asking. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
You can hit it, or you can, whoever gets it closest
At
to.
the end of the round, whoever's color is supposed to. Okay.
Oops.
y'all need to step back.
Yeah, we're way too close to it.
Yeah, let me just go back to where you were.
Okay, anytime. Go ahead, babe.
Oops. Go ahead. You can tell I don't play often.
Apparently.
Nice.
That was great. Thank you.
All right. There's some serious conversations in the upper room.
Okay. This used to be the children's playroom by day and men's poker parlor by night.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, we hosted all kinds of parties up here. We did that basically works with a gentleman to play.
Because they needed to rest.
Yes, yes.
Have you heard of these sound baths?
We've hosted those here.
Yeah, this would be
Yeah,
a
our
good place
yoga,
for that.
my yoga instructor, Kiki Woods, has hosted a sound bath yoga retreat here. Yeah, it used to be all 90-pound paneling, and we painted the interior because it was a little dark.
Felt like he was in a damn coffin.
What color was it?
It was a 95
Oh,
panel. It's
no,
just-
this
yeah.
is much
Yeah,
nicer.
and that's what, you know, just listening to people over time, they were like, this is nice.
You know, just seeing this gives me an idea. I was going to get curtains for my living room, but you know, the cats, they're going to find these curtains.
Here we go. Anytime. That was thanks.
She's like, well, why am I downstairs anyway? Can you look at the camera? You normally like having your picture taken. She's like, on my own terms.
She's doing great. She's doing great.
Turn around.
Shelby. Shelby. Hey.
She's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
She wants to go.
Yeah.
calm down. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, that's great.
I got you. It's gonna be fine. Yep. She's like, what in
How
the
fast can
world?
I run away?
Like, what in the world? You gotta wait for Deborah to come back. She was wanting to see you.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's like, Mom, she says, yeah, I wear everything. I even wear makeup. I was like, you put on makeup? She's like, just a little bit. Because she is very dressed. She has a cell phone. And she's not, when she's on her phone, she's movie soundtracks. She's been making stuff.
Oh, so this is what y'all be talking about.
And they're like,
Gee, this.
That's why before
Yeah, that's it. If you want to be quiet, it's fine. All right, let's be quiet. I need you to be inside you. Just notice. She knows what you want to touch, what you want to do, how it's going to sound. You're like, oh no, but it sound like that.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. She went into one and she was like, oh yes, well I want to shoot with you.
So like I said, I'm thankful that you didn't forget us. Yeah, I'm thankful you didn't forget about us.
No.
That's what really helped us. It kept us relevant.
Good. I'm glad. All right, now let me get my junk.
I think she's cooking up some food for you.
Yeah, it's that time to eat. It's it.
That time
Once
to
I get hungry, I'm no good. I'm no good. I'm no good. Blood sugar gets off. I'm done. I'm done.
Stir just a little bit more if you will. Thank you.
I can do that.
Perfect, thank you.
We're both left-handed.
Give me a smell, Lord.
Cooking out in the protest.
Never.
What will I do with the fruit?
You must using that this morning.
Yes, I'm gonna garnish it for the plate. So I'll have cantaloupe slices with a strawberry and some blackberries.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess probably you just get the plating.
Yeah, once I get these in the oven, I'll put the plates on the table and start garnishing them.
Okay.
So that when these come out of the oven, I'll just pull them out and load them up. That's a nifty little gadget you have there.
It is. It's a lifesaver.
Beats carrying around a big old camera.
Well, I got that too.
I know, but it's probably a lot easier to do it
It's
that way.
1,000 times easier. Yeah, especially in small spaces.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Kitchens, yours is good, but other kitchens are very small.
Technology makes this stuff a lot easier.
Yes, sir.
Like the big movies, they love drones.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. They gotta rent no helicopter no more.
No, you do not.
off the plate. That strawberry wants to be a wild one. Or toothpick, toothpick it in place.
will there be any way if we sat them at that table?
Not at all, thank you. Yeah, I'm almost done. Thank you.